Hi guys, it's Angel from AngelSkyeTV. This is your weekly medicine tarot reading for the week of March 5th. So if you're at home today, just close your eyes. I'm going to pull 3 cards for the week. If you have any questions at all, bring them into your heart and we'll get started. For the week of March 5th, let's see what we have. Okay, so beginning of the week, the guides are talking about make sure that you take steps to ensure your financial security. So some planning, and they are talking about people planning vacations and whatnot, maybe for the fall or even next spring. So they're saying, you know, take some measures, like some drastic measures, do things a little bit differently than you normally would. So set up a secret bank account. I tell this to a lot of people because it's very effective, and I've mentioned it to many people because it is very effective, and I've heard back from many clients that say like it has worked for them. So basically what that is just setting up a secret bank account. I'm not encouraging you to hide things from your partner, but sometimes we have to do things to benefit the greater good. And if one of us is likes to spend in a partnership, for example, then if you hide money from that high spender, or if you tell them, you know, you have like $3,000 tucked away for a trip, they're going to know you have $3,000 and they're always going to be wanting it. I think you can kind of understand what I mean. So that would be the only case I'd be telling you to hide money. It's not always a good idea to keep secrets, but in this case, this is a positive secret where you'll be tucking money away for the greater good of your family to go on a vacation, for example. I just want to mention the stones I'm working with today. Ocean Jasper. So this is Ocean Jasper. This is a beautiful specimen. I actually have 2 of them, my twin Ocean Jaspers. This one is quite lovely. It has the characteristics that most people look for in Ocean Jasper, which is the bubbles or the circles. Ocean Jasper is super awesome for keeping you in positive spirits, especially during hard times. I would recommend you grab a piece of Ocean Jasper during this Venus retrograde, which I talked about in my last video. The reason being is just you might find it really difficult and find it a struggle to kind of get through the energies of the planet Venus that is retrograding and prompting you to go inward and think about, you know, what you love, what you don't like, your career, your finances, everything. It's just going to make you really, really think about these things, and that is actually a good thing. But it can be also a challenge to have those deep feelings that you've maybe been avoiding for a while. Now, also Ocean Jasper not only keeps you in a positive state of mind, but it makes you feel stable. I wouldn't say it's a grounding stone, but what I would say is that it helps and assists you feeling kind of centered, to staying in a place of centeredness, and providing you with a feeling of stability during chaos or chaotic times. So middle of the week, we'll move into that. You know, it's talking about, you know, you can trust the people that you're aligned with. So, you know, again, Venus is going to make you question everybody in your life. So it's saying, yes, you can trust your partner, you can trust your friend. You might have some questions about the people around you, and that's actually good. Maybe you need to draw like stronger boundaries or something like that. And then at the end of the week, it's talking about trusting your intuition, and really before you take any serious actions or make any serious choices, it's not really a time to do that. It's more of a time to reflect, to think about things, to meditate, to contemplate. And that is the energies of today, this week, and also during this Venus retrograde. You might feelings might come up that are new to you, and you might just feel like you have to act right away because it's like, oh no, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. I don't like this person anymore. I don't want to talk to this person anymore. But that doesn't mean to act right away. In fact, right now, right till April 16th, I would advise you to just sit tight, allow the feelings to get processed through meditation, through deep inner work. So if you can join a retreat, go to a yoga class, do some serious meditation. And I don't mean like 5 minutes. I mean like actual hour-long meditations or 30-minute meditations where you get past the monkey mind. So in Sanskrit, I believe it's called Chitta Vritta Naroti. I can't remember the exact Sanskrit, but it means calming the modulations of the mind. So in the very first stages of meditation, you will not feel, like you'll just hear all this chatter, and everything will come to the surface. And I always tell my yoga students that when you're driving really fast in a car and then all of a sudden you stop, everything, you know, flies to the front of the car. It's the exact same thing when you first start to meditate. You will just feel like, oh my God, you become overwhelmed. First of all, with just the amount of noise in your own mind. It can be very overwhelming, and a lot of people just, you know, they give up. They say they can't meditate, but that's not the truth. We're born knowing how to do this. We just have to remember, and we have to practice and discipline ourselves to do this every day. And you know, the guides say it constantly, like how important meditation is, especially right now where the world feels like it's upside down and so chaotic. We need to be able to manage our minds, and that is how you manage your mind. That's how you manage the monkey mind. That's how you calm the modulations in the mind, is through meditation. Now, one other tip I'll give you, if you're new at meditating, it's really, really challenging, once again, to just sit and be quiet and shut your mind off. So I would advise you to do some physical exercise first. That can be yoga, but some people like don't really, you know, they're not really drawn to yoga. So like even a bike ride, or even just go for a run, go to the gym, some kind of physical activity. It doesn't have to be heavy physical activity, but it has to be more than you're used to. The reason for this is once you tire the body out, it's really, really easy to go into meditation. So that's just a little tip that I learned when I became a yoga teacher, which was basically tire your body first to then prepare to go into meditation. I hope that that helps, because this week is looking like, you know, you just have to do a little bit of planning, especially in terms of finances, your financial situation. And this could also be, you know, tax time, people moving into tax time, things like that. You can trust the people around you midweek. You know, you might start to be like, oh my God, everybody around me is, you know, not who I thought they were. The types of things that Venus retrograde will bring up. But they are saying you can trust, particularly in a partner, is what they're saying. You can trust them. And they're also saying to get involved in cultural endeavors, so maybe actually learning about another culture or participating in some kind of cultural event. So that's midweek. And then moving into the end of the week, just, you know, take some time to listen to yourself, your inner self. And specifically, the guides are really emphasizing this week meditation. I know I might sound like a broken record every week, but it's really a strong message that's coming through multiple times, almost in all the readings that I give. It's just like, just tell them to meditate, they would be able to get through this. And it seems like, well, you know, like that wouldn't solve anybody's problems, but I can tell you, based on my own experience, I've been meditating since 2002. I have a daily practice, and when I first started, I could only sit for maybe 10 minutes, and that was a good day. I just disciplined myself to do it for 40 days. I failed. I tried it again a few months later for 40 days, and I succeeded, and I've just been going straight ever since. Like, I meditate daily for over an hour. And, you know, that's just over 10 years, you know, almost 12, 15 years that took me to get to that place. So start where you can. I always say 5 to 10 minutes. If you can't give yourself 5 to 10 minutes of meditation, that is crazy. You're worth it. And you do have to set some kind of a goal, like 40 days, 30 days, 20 days, I'm going to do this. And when you notice a difference, because you will notice a difference, you'll realize how important it is and how good it is for you. And it's a ripple effect, like I always say, when you're in a good space, it affects everyone positively around you. And then if everyone did that, just think about where the world would be. It starts with you. I'm here again next week. You can catch me on my channel, AngelSkyeTV. Subscribe, and if you feel like it, share it with your friends. Okay, bye.